What's up, guys? Welcome back to Underground Militia. Today, we're going to introduce our 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. We're going to meet up with Mike and Andrew, and we're going to go over all the specs and all the juicy bits behind this truck, and possibly what we're going to mod in the near future. So, we'll see you guys when we get there. All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Underground Militia. Today's video, we're going to talk about our Tacoma Trailhunter. So, ours, the channels, but it's only mine though. They don't. Yeah. So we're going to break it down. We're going to break the video down. We're going to do the styling. We're going to do the tech, and then we're going to cover the suspension and drivetrain and all that. So let's get into it. We're going to talk a little bit about the styling of our 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. So the color is called Ice Cap White because of these bronze oxide wheels. Every Trailhunter comes with the same wheels. They come with 33-inch Goodyear Territory RT tires all around. So great for gas mileage. The one thing that I think is really spectacular about the Tacoma is the aggressive styling. So when you think when you see this thing, you think, oh my God, this thing's rolling into combat. You know, it's like got a really aggressive front end. It just looks like it's like a tactical vehicle, which is really cool in my book, because like your mid-sized trucks kind of look like mom trucks, or it's like the soccer mom truck. But the Tacoma, especially the Trailhunter, has this tactical, masculine look about it. The Tacoma itself comes with a front light bar that activates when you hit your brights. It also comes with these Ridge fog lights that change from amber to white inside the cabin. We have our HID LED headlights that say Trailhunter on them in case you want to flex a little bit to all the other Tacomas. It's got the iForce Max engine powertrain in it, which Mike will go over later. Coming back to the rear here, so I'm not sure if all Trailhunters come with it, but I'm sure they do. They come with an automatic tailgate opener and closer, so that's especially nice when you got your hands full or something like that. I mean, if you got your hands full, you can just chuck whatever you got in the back. It doesn't matter. Normally, it might come with, mine came with a utility cage for the back. I took it off because, one, it's a lot of extra weight. These vehicles are made for mainly overlanding and trail hunting, going through the trails, which we're going to show you guys hopefully quite a bit of this summer. But I took that stuff off because I have other mods in mind coming later to the channel. So at the rear here, we have your black Tacoma inlays. It comes with 360 cameras, which Andrew will go into later when we go over the tech. We have the bright red tow hooks. We have the off-road bumpers, and you won't be able to see it, but underneath it comes with steel skid plates covering all of the important bits and parts underneath to protect everything from rocks and things like that. So it does have a back automatic window, which is built into the glass, which is really nice. It's really sleek and stealth looking. It comes with these bed lights that come on. You can disable them in the vehicle, but they come on when you unlock the truck. They come on when you open a door. So if you're, it's nighttime, you're getting out of the truck. They're LEDs, so it illuminates very brightly. And of course, the best part about the Trailhunter, in my opinion, is obviously the snorkel. Because man, hearing that turbo, I could hear it for days on end. I love it. I love hearing it with the windows down, and this thing actually affects my gas mileage quite a bit because I'm stepping on it so much just so I can hear it.
All right, guys, so I'm here to talk about the tech inside of this Trailhunter. And we're gonna start with the screen, 14-inch screen. Great for, you know, everything you want to do. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's got a lot of physical buttons in it. So if you have a newer car, a lot of them don't have physical buttons. This one has it. So fortunately, it has those things. Has wireless car charging. It's got drive selectors. It's got a stabilizer bar detachment. It's got axle lock. It's got 360 camera views on it. The truck has a 10-speaker JBL system, and what's cool is the JBL speaker detaches, so you can take this with you. So the car also has a video rear view camera. You can change that to a normal or a normal rear view mirror, which is great because I'm trying to look at myself and I can't see myself. I have to do this.
He's got to look at all his hair.
Yeah, all my grays. Every Trailhunter comes with a 15-inch knife. That's not true. These nice rubber floor mats for the front and the rear of the vehicle. Weather resistant, hell yeah. The cabin's pretty nice, all leather seating, all around 4 cup holders for everybody who wants a drink. Even though there's gonna be, technically, could be 5 people in here. Front seats are powered.
Power lumbar support.
Power lumbar support, heated and cooled. So if your cheeks are sweaty, you can do something about that. Heated steering. Now, fun fact is that the Trailhunter is the only Tacoma model that doesn't offer a sunroof. So, or moonroof, or whichever one it is, I don't know. But you cannot get a sunroof for this particular truck. So if that's something you want, you're out of luck. You're gonna have to get a different model. It does have a first aid kit just in case you need it. This truck has a lot of storage capabilities. There's, I said there's 4 cup holders, but there's actually cup holders in the doors too. Might even be cup holders in the rear doors, I'm not sure. There's probably a cup holder in the bed of it. Yeah, there's more cup holders. So, if you want 16 drinks in here, you can have 16 drinks. I mean, you have more storage here. You have more storage here where the knife is. You've got stuff in there. And obviously, this is for storage. So, you've got more storage here. Got a 120 watt plug in the back if you need to, plug stuff in.
Air compressor.
And we'll take you back to the bed, where this car has a air compressor. And we've used this. We use this on our kart video. Got another 120 volt plug in right here. 2400 watts. So along with all that tech, that transfers into the engine and the suspension of this vehicle. And we're gonna pan over to this guy and he's gonna tell you about it.
What's up, guys? Mike gonna tell you about the powertrain and suspension on this Tacoma Trailhunter. So Toyota did a lot of cool things with this. They partnered with some other companies for the suspension, and they got kind of an all-new powertrain in this truck. So let's talk about it. So Toyota made this Trailhunter with the 2.4-liter iForce Max hybrid assist engine. So really what that means for most people is you get a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine attached to an electric motor pushing 326 horsepower and 465 foot-pounds of torque. And all that is available at about 1,700 RPM, so really down low in the RPM range. Really torquey out of the hole, okay? But let's not ignore the fact that the truck is relatively heavy, so it's not incredibly fast, but it feels really zippy. Not to mention you get up here the snorkel, man. The snorkel is the real big selling feature of this engine, right? Because when the passenger window's down, I mean, even when it's up, you hear it. I mean, you hear the turbo spooling through this, you hear the blow-off valve going off, and really it's a recirculating valve, but you hear it all. It sounds really, really cool. It gives you that feeling like you're going really fast, and it sounds really freaking cool. I'll give it that. I've driven this thing, and boy, that thing sounded, it's so addicting. I mean, you just want to flip the throttle and just hear it's so cool, so cool. So no, it's a really reliable powertrain. The battery's relatively small. Remember, this is just a hybrid assist engine, so in general it's going to use mostly engine power, and then it's going to use that hybrid assist when you need that instant torque, or maybe you're going slow over a trail and you need to crawl over a rock. But there's other things that are going to help you with that we'll touch on soon. So one fun fact here is this thing is only 14 horsepower from the twin turbo V6 Tundra. So this 4-cylinder 2.4 liter turbocharged hybrid assist engine is only 14 horsepower away from the twin turbo V6 that's in the larger truck. So
Imagine that.
it's pretty cool. So on the front here, you get these 2.5-inch coilover old man emu shocks, co-developed with ARB. You get the nice Trailhunter upper control arms here. These are solid aluminum. There's really no plastic to be found in this truck. You know, some newer trucks you might see sway bar links that are made of plastic. Everything under here is metal through and through. So get a really solid suspension setup in the front. In addition to, you know, everything going on in the front with the control arms and the shocks, you have an electronically disconnectable sway bar. So from the cabin, you can actually hit a button to disconnect the front sway bar. This would be if you're, say, crawling up some steep inclines and you need more wheel travel. So if you need, say, one wheel to go down further than the other, you can disconnect that sway bar and get that more suspension flex to help you crawl over whatever you're crawling for. It's not like the TRD Pro. The TRD Pros are really made for like desert running, high speed, you know, going over jumps in the desert, all that high speed stuff. These really aren't made for that. They're made for more overlanding, kind of easier going, carrying a lot of loads and still being able to maneuver those tough terrains and get you where you need to go while carrying all of your stuff. That's the biggest thing. You know, these are really made to carry a lot of stuff and handle it well. Underneath, if you look under the front here, you have your steel skid plates co-developed with ARB, and they say Trailhunter on them. So these plates are going to protect the undercarriage of your vehicle while you're crawling through rocks, crawling through adverse terrain, or you don't want something hurting the underside of your truck, right? These thick pieces of metal, instead of being plastic like on some of the other trucks, are way stronger at protecting the underside of this thing from anything that might be under there. Now Jake already touched on this a little bit, but you know, these rock guards on the side kind of go hand in hand with the under shielding that ARB has developed for this truck. So this will help protect the rockers here, the bottoms of the doors. If you get a little high centered, you know, this will protect the truck. This will get hurt if it even does. I mean, this is solid steel, so it'll protect the skin of the truck from any damage there. Moving to the back here, we got the same old man emu shocks. The ones on the back here do have a remote mounted reservoir there. So the remote mounted reservoir is going to help keep the shock fluid cool as you're flexing the suspension in and out through cycles, depending on what you're doing. If you're going through a lot of trails and stuff, you know, that shock fluid can get really hot while the truck moves up and down when you're carrying a load. So that's why they use the external reservoir to help keep that fluid cool and give it more fluid capacity. So on the back here, we got the ARB steel bumper. Solid steel. Again, same thing. This is all for protection. You know, if you're on the trails, you need protection. You need this bumper to be solid steel, not plastic. Now, there are plastic inserts where it makes sense. So we have steel where it needs to be and plastic where it makes sense for weight savings or whatever the case may be. You know, you don't necessarily need steel up here where you're going to be stepping. This plastic's going to provide you a lot of grip and the weight savings. So same thing, we got the red tow hooks in the back, directly attached to the receiver actually. Now this receiver is attached to the frame, so it's all solid mounted. It's not going anywhere, and you can see just how thick the metal is there. Really nice setup they did here. Provides a lot of torque, a lot of down low torque, which is really, really good for people who are, for example, crawling through adverse terrain. You need that low end torque to get up over obstacles in your way. So I think Toyota really hit it out of the park with the powertrain. Time will tell on reliability, but as far as the sounds it makes, it's all there. The sounds are great, the low end torque is great, all the features are there, and the suspension setup they did on this is absolutely huge. I mean, you guys seen the shock absorbers are 2.5 inch. I mean, they're massive shocks. Got the aluminum control arms up front, everything metal. It's a purpose-built vehicle made for going off-road and carrying large loads, and it does that very, very well. So a lot of cool tech in the powertrain of this truck here, and hopefully we get more time to get a little more intimate and show you guys more about it. All right guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Hopefully you got some more insight on our Trailhunter here. It's a pretty cool piece of machinery, real cutting edge technology they put into this thing, and it's all purpose built. So we'll get more into it in further videos later down the line. Other than that, subscribe, like, leave your comments. Peace.
Thanks guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.